Hey all, this is Rise from SC2GG.com, and I'm bringing you another English commentary for your pleasure. And today we're going to be watching a match between DarkElf and SangHo, and this is for the MBC Survivor Group F. So first we see SangHo, Protoss player, in the 1 o'clock position. SangHo right there looking pretty badass. Then he's playing against DarkElf, a Terran player looking like a elf. So DarkElf in the 7 o'clock position, and they are playing on Loki II. Loki II is of course the map with the protected expansion, so we can be sure to see some quick expansions, perhaps, maybe not, but that's very common on this map. And I think I have a couple announcements. Go check out SC2GG.com. A lot of the changes are back up. I think I mentioned this in my last video, but check it out again because I said so, and there's a lot more changes to come. Actually, the whole site layout is going to be redone, so make sure you keep checking back. And plenty of news, a lot going on, so keep your eyes peeled and keep checking it. Other than that, I think that's all the announcements I want to make. Oh, wait, nope. Check out GOM TV. I think it's like gomtv.com. It's actually the Korean League, and they're putting up their own VODs, so internationally people can watch. So you can download the videos that have English commentary done by a guy named Tasteless, who is like being professionally paid to do this in Korea. So good for him, white dude in Korea commentating for the English folk. And I actually haven't watched any yet. I've been still watching the downloaded torrents that I get. Ooh, want to mention that SangHo just stole DarkElf's gas. That's gonna be always an interesting move, because it's interesting to see how Terran reacts to that. Generally they go 2 barracks and try to push up with Marines while then pushing into a tech, but it's tough for them to do, so it gives the Protoss a definite advantage. Terran's biggest build order is factories versus Protoss players, so it's very difficult for a bio build to succeed against the Protoss arsenal. I mean, things like Psystorm just tear it apart. Dark Templars kill Marines in 1 shot, and you know, all that fun stuff. So it's very difficult to overcome that. And now it looks like DarkElf is just going to make a Marine and maybe a couple units to take down that assimilator. Anyway, GOM TV, check it out. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that anyway. So if you forgot what I was saying, just go back to the game. And anyway, still getting some harassment done by SangHo. Still running around with gas, so when he gets shot up, he gets a cool explosion. That's always fun. And he steals 8 gas from Terran. And it looks like a quick expansion is going down for SangHo, so he's going to capitalize on the fact that DarkElf cannot make a factory right now. And this is definitely a good idea, I think. I think DarkElf just spotted that out. DarkElf going for a quick expansion of his own, so it looks like that's actually not going to affect him too much. He seems to have adjusted pretty well to it. However, he is going to want to get that assimilator down as quick as possible, and he's not going to want another one to go down, so I think he must have already killed SangHo's probe that was harassing him. SangHo getting down to cybernetics core and gas now, so he's going to start producing some units, and there is the probe with the gas, so I guess he didn't kill it yet. He's going to escape with his life and 8 gas, so that's good. And now we're going to see if the game transitions to actual play instead of macro. This map, see, that's the thing about this map, is it really promotes macroing a lot more than actually fighting. And whoa, what do we have going on here? We have some sort of SEV rush. That's interesting. I never would have expected that one. So SangHo, I'm not sure if he's going to be prepared for this, considering he has 1 Zealot out. And I think DarkElf capitalizing a bit. It's pretty much certain that a Dragoon will come out next. And SangHo's going to see this with that probe. He's actually going to scout that out, and those probes now go into the expansion before first making a lap around the gateway, because you know they're tired and want to get some exercise. And bunker going down, as well as a ton of probes SCVs to block it. So those SCVs are going to do a really good job of clogging up that ramp for SangHo. SangHo could be in a bit of trouble here. He's definitely going to get bunkered and probably going to lose that expansion. Now a Dragoon out. Those SCVs, though, believe it or not, are going to be able to rip apart that Dragoon. But it looks like he's just got those SCVs there in order to take out that expansion. So I think he's going to be successful. Hopefully he gets back to macroing at his own base, though, because he's really got to produce SCVs to make this advantage worthwhile. And there's not much that SangHo can do right now. He's going to lose that Nexus. Unfortunate for him. That sucks. That's 400 minerals down the drain and a delayed tech. So SangHo in a definite disadvantage right now. A slight disruption of economy to DarkElf, who sends his SCVs up, obviously, but really, compared to the 400 loss and economic loss that SangHo just got from that, losing that Nexus, it's nothing in comparison. And oof, that probe just making him by with barely anything. So again, DarkElf is up and running. He's got some factories going down. Still a little bit behind overall in terms of unit production, but because of that extra expansion that he's got compared to SangHo, he is going to be able to get away with that pretty easily. It looks like SangHo may be going towards DTs. He's probably going to go for them mostly because there's not much else he can do if he wants to get back in this game, because he's pretty far behind. And it looks like DarkElf is actually going for his second expansion. He is. Wow. I'm surprised he had the minerals to do that, actually. It looks like range upgrade for Goons is complete, and they're going to be able to take out that bunker without getting any hits. I don't know if DarkElf should really even... Well, he's going to repair that really just to delay SangHo from pushing forward. So this way, he's going to probably try to run his units back home, too. Yeah, he's going to delay SangHo from being able to push up on his base because he's got no units right now. So another bunker going down up front, and it looks like maybe some tanks are coming out. Siege Tech will definitely protect him over here because Goons and Siege Tech don't mix very well. It's kind of like throwing fruit in a blender, you know. So Templar Archive's going down, and it looks like it's completing just as we speak. Barracks going to be taken down. That's going to suck because he's only got 2 factories down, so he's going to have to build a new one very quickly in order to continue to produce factories. And I would imagine I guess he's not going to try to rush a factory at the last second. He's just going to deal with the 2 and build a new barracks. That's a bit of a setback, actually. It doesn't seem that big of a deal, really, but it really is. Now it looks like he's going to try to push in a little bit on DarkElf, who is going to be fine with those 2 tanks and that mini wall he's got going there. Those SCVs ready to repair that bunker. I don't think he's got to worry about that.